Europan is a competition to select innovative projects by young teams of project professionals, followed by implementation processes. The Europan 17 Living Cities session raises the question of how to bring nature and inhabited environments together, and how this synergy can help in the necessary adaptation and regeneration of these environments in the face of climate change. On the occasion of the E17 Forum of the Cities and the Juries, held in Vienna, Austria, in November 2023, let's ask some of the actors of the E17 session for their views on Europan.
The importance of Europan, I have seen it even much more important since I am away in the US, and I see the impact that Europan has in many ways in the construction of our cities and our landscapes and our territories. On one hand, of course, it gives the opportunity to young architects, so it promotes talent, it promotes competition, healthy competition. But on the other hand, it's also a production of knowledge for cities and municipalities and governments in the entire Europe.
When we came to Clermont-Ferrand last year, we were surprised about how many sites in Europe have the same scale, the same typology, the same questions as we raise in our own city. So sometimes you think, when you're just looking in Holland, working in Holland, that's a Dutch problem. But it turned out it's not a Dutch problem, it's a European problem. Many people in Europe, many people all around Europe live in the same conditions, dealing with the same questions as we have in Holland.
Having a consciousness that Northern Europe is different from Southern Europe, but that ideas from Southern Europe might visit Northern Europe in order to create new ideas about sustainability, about lighting, about wind, about climate, is a fruitful thing. And these kind of meetings, or we can say also visits, of different conditions, different situations, are very fruitful to go beyond the local site specificity, because it's always a dialogue between the local scale and the more larger scale of the territory, and of course also about the global scale.
I think this gathering is very, very important for the jury work in all the different countries, because you get an exchange, you see all different ideas, and you can work together. And the municipalities taking part of the jury work, they get a lot of inspiration, and also inspiration and see what is possible to gain from this cooperation.
I think the debate on the European level about the results of Europan, which is happening these days here between jury members of different countries, but also with site representatives, is really one of the most enriching aspects of Europan. No? It underlines very much its role as a network, which is actually acting as a kind of neuronal network for the European reflections about urban planning.
The fact that we've got biodiversity as a strong theme here, and living cities, living meaning all the pluriverse, human and non-human, I think is a really vital aspect of this year's competition. So it's a great privilege to be here. I think there's a great amount of ambition and energy in the room, which I think is good. To build on the structure of this competition and really launch it, potentially not in a radical way, but with huge energy and empathy and compassion into a new era of thinking about cities.
Donc ça, c'est je dirais, une démarche très inspirante de ce point de vue, à travers notamment un regard neuf d'une jeune génération qui aborde finalement les problématiques urbaines de régénération des villes vivantes avec un prisme un peu différent, certainement, par rapport aux démarches classiques, et qui saisissent le projet processus de manière très naturelle. Et ça, c'est je dirais une nouveauté me concernant et une grande richesse, un apport important.
Je suis très intéressé par le thème de l'Europan cette année, parce que ça traite d'un problème qui est mondial et forcément européen, qui parle entre autres du rapport au climat. Ce qui m'intéresse énormément, c'est justement cette dialectique entre entre cette notion presque scientifique d'un débat sur la nature, c'est-à-dire savoir comment la nature réinvestissant les villes peut modifier et le climat et la manière d'appréhender ces changements climatiques. Et puis en même temps, comment les conditions sociales, les conditions de la réalité d'une ville peuvent interférer avec cette donne.
We belong to the new reality. We are in the middle of the emergence of the climate change. We are lacking resources. Water is disappearing from us. But all of this have to have a solution. Europan is a way to build that. Europan is a way to see what we have to do and a way to put our future in the hands of the generations to come.